What is going on, you guys? It's your boy B Scott back with another video. And I am having the errand of errand days. Like, this has definitely been a long one. I actually just picked up a new iPhone so I could use it for my business line and for the camera on it. So I was like thinking about buying another camera. I'm like, why I mean, I already had a line, an extra line too with AT&T. So it was like an easy decision, but definitely wasn't an easy process. But anywho, on to the next errand right now. I'm about to head to IKEA and check out some furniture. I definitely want to get a couch soon, so that's why I'm heading over to IKEA right now. Been definitely a full day of just doing errands and stuff like that, taking care of things. But what I'm most excited for today is there's like a business lunch meeting that I'm having later on with a realtor and one of my homegirls out here, my homegirl Ash, that I showed you guys her investment condo that she just got done finishing, getting remodeled. So that definitely is hopefully it's a promising meeting, and I learned something. Definitely want to put myself around people that know more than me. That way I'm learning stuff, and growing my knowledge of just real estate in general, whether it be from how to do, hold on one second, whether it be from learning how to close better, or learning the laws and the rules better, just everything, honestly. So that's all I'm pretty much doing, man, is just trying to put myself around people that are doing it bigger and better, or that are on the same grind as me, on the same level as me, So the realtor that we meet up with later on today, her and her husband have a few things going. So I was like, yeah, I definitely want to learn from them and see how they got to where they are. What was the process? So hopefully she's open to sharing all that stuff, and hopefully actually she'll be my property management company for out here as well. We have a showing on Friday, so it's going good. But sometimes I get in my head and I'll be like, man, I'm not doing enough, and I'm doing a lot. But that's just that somebody said that's that Virgo in me. I don't know if it's a Virgo thing or not, but it's definitely something I have worked on, and just giving myself a little bit of grace. But I wanted to share this with you guys, man. I definitely love giving out. I definitely love giving out game. I definitely love giving free game, along with, of course, the paid stuff as well. But all my information that I always put out too, just so you guys know, is all experiences I've been through, did myself, researched myself, paid for myself, and so I just share the knowledge back. Basically, I'm never going to give somebody some knowledge on something I haven't done myself or went through. But this is for anybody out there that's going through different loan products out there and trying to decide on which one fits best for them. So of course you got FHA, which is standard or traditional, I guess. You go with Federal Housing Authority, and you get that money from them, which is usually a lower down payment, things like that. I believe, and the interest rate, I believe, it actually went back down since I purchased my property. But honestly, there's a few other different products. So you got FHA, you got what you call a DSCR loan, and you guys should definitely look that up. It's DSCR loans, and you're usually gonna get those from like private lenders. But those products can be really, really, really good depending on your situation, as far as like how your financials are set up and what you're bringing in, and what you pretty much have stored up as far as your savings and things like that. DSCR loans, way less paperwork, way less hassle. Essentially, I've even talked to a few different lenders, and they're like, sometimes with DSCR loans, you don't even have to put anything down, depending on the bank, depending on your credit. And that's pretty much it. I think that's all that really you need for a DSCR loan is good credit, and the down payment is usually a little bit bigger. But again, I've talked to, when I say multiple, I usually talk to 3 different people and see if I get the same answer. So yeah, I talked to 3 different lenders recently, and they all gave me the same answer. Like, yeah, some banks that they work with don't require a deposit. So then you have a few other lending products out there, but honestly, the DSCR loan one was the one that really stood out to me. Of course, especially if you're if you're an investor and you're truly bringing in a certain amount of money, or you have private investors that private money that you got going to go in with you on a property. This property, I did the FHA only because it was me by myself. It was like I wanted to get into something. I had to get into something. It was like no holding back, no excuses. Just go for it. And again, it's my first property out of state too, so it was like this made it a lot easier for me not to have to come out the pocket a lot. And again, too, with the financing, man, a lot of other states, what I'm learning, and when I'm coming across information, a lot of other states have so many programs that they're basically trying to give away money to investors to make their cities look better. So, like I said, I know NACA is a product out there that kind of helps people. You got the NHS program out here in Maryland. Definitely Detroit has one. I know Delaware has another one too. There's another state that has one. So, even if you're going alone, even if you're going it solo, look for those different products out there or programs where they're giving, usually it's like first-time home buyers and stuff like that. But hell, you technically become a first-time home buyer again after a year. So, I mean, you got to find every option and get creative with your financing, not just traditional, FHA, or not just traditional looking to get your money from private lenders. But basically, private lenders are usually people that or people that know you, and they like what you do, or they want to do what you're doing, but they don't know how to get into it, so they invest with you. So, yeah, it's just a little bit of game, man. I'm almost here to IKEA. I don't know if I'm gonna film in IKEA. It's not really that exciting no more. IKEA is just IKEA. But I definitely wanted to put that knowledge out there, put that little bit of game out there for the people that didn't know about that when it comes to lending. Because like I said, for me, I definitely would have, am I in the right lane? I definitely would have went the DSCR loan route and still tried to figure out the other programs that give. I came across one, the NHS program. I think they give $10,000. Then yesterday I was just going through TikTok. I saw somebody that said there's another program that gives $20,000 down. So, I mean, in most instances, I mean, I was lucky and fortunate. I only had to put down $6,000 on my property, which is, I feel like, rare that you're gonna see somebody or hear somebody say that they only put down $6K for their property. But in most cases, if you got $20,000 down, and let's say you don't have to really put all of that down. Let's say let's say your down payment is like 15. You still have 5 to play with. I mean, or if it is 20, whatever. It didn't come out of your pocket, so shit. That's all love right there. But anywho, guys, I'm about to try to zoom into this other lane and definitely catch you guys in a second when I get out of IKEA, because I don't think I'm gonna film anything in there. I'm literally just going in there to look at one thing and keep it short. I ain't trying to get suckered into buying some stuff that I don't need. That's what IKEA do to you. So I'll catch you guys later on when I'm headed out to the either headed back to the house or headed out to the my business meeting later on, and maybe give you guys a little bit of insight on the business meeting and catch some of that content. But All right, guys, I'll catch you in a second. Alrighty, guys, so just made it out to what is this place called? Walrus. I don't know if that's the whole name, but it's in Columbia. Have to, oh, there we go, right there. There's Cassie, the realtor. Okay, so she's inside already. So yeah, about to roll up inside and go get this good networking on. This is one of the main reasons why I came out here, man. It's just to be around new people, to meet new people, be able to expand my circle, my network. That's one of the biggest things I want to do this year, is be able to get a whole new circle of people, a whole new circle of business people, and really just take my mindset, take my business, take everything to the next level. Because man, out here it's definitely doable, and you can do it you know, at a faster pace. So from what I'm looking to go for, which is, you know, scaling multifamily and in development as well. So this should, like I said, this should definitely be a good interaction. Hello. Oh, I guess not. Let me see where Cassie is real fast. Hold on, guys. What is going on, guys? So we're back. Ash is back there putting her ashy lip medicine on. She got a condition called ashy lip syndrome.
Don't let him lie to you like that. What's
but
up?
no, we just had an awesome ass meetup with Casey, who is Ash's realtor, but Casey is an amazing freaking investor out here in the DMV. I'm just not even out here, just in the world. She's an amazing investor. So it was. Oh, you put me on, but tell him how the meeting even got started. Since you want to tell a story.
He a little pushy, but you know it's okay.
I'm a little pushy, or I'm gonna get to it as I'm gonna get.
He's a go-getter.
Exactly. But no, it was all good vibes. Definitely hopefully some good things to come. You know, and everybody basically benefits from this. So you know. Anywho, I'm about to go home. She about to go home. Everybody about to go home. Because somebody randomly walked in my yard. I saw my cameras. So we got to get that fence up soon. But I'll catch you guys in a second.
Peace out.
What is up, you guys? So I am back. And last night was definitely a good time. Came into the house though from on my daily errands right now. Got to go to the post office, send off a few letters. Got to go by Home Depot, which... So last night when I got to the house, it was probably like 10, somewhere around there, 11, whatever, and I found out I had a few little friends in the basement. So had to make sure before I went to bed that my friends were all gone. And now I'm, what the heck? What is this? 323. Mr. BPO LLC. I'll hit that person back. But yeah, I had to escort my guests out of the basement. Man, that was about an hour and a half of work. And but again, it's an older house, especially the basement. So I had to, and I was going to do this regardless, you know, even if that didn't happen. But plugging things up, making sure things are sealed properly. So yeah, got to go to the post office, the Home Depot, and then grab some groceries. But stay tuned for what's coming with this property for sure. Like I said, tomorrow I have my first actual walkthrough. You know, hopefully the person is eligible to come walk through, because the realtor Cassie, she's well, we set it up basically so people do a background check and all that stuff, and if they don't have over a certain credit score, they don't even qualify. So just trying to make sure I have a good renter. You know, don't want nobody to come in there and start tearing up stuff, or you can just see somebody's history. So that, and then definitely gonna keep it hush hush, but she has some big things coming along, and I'm definitely just appreciative to be a part of it. Like I said, I just want to get my feet wet out here in the East Coast, and also Africa too. Like, I've been thinking about that for a while, man, being able to invest in Africa, especially before that starts to go crazy. I mean, it's already crazy. There's hella development going on out there from people in the Western world. So I actually met 2 people out here so far that'll be an opportunity and a possibility to invest in Africa, a few different areas. So, man, it might be a little bit of work, it might be a lot of work, but it's definitely worth it at the end of the day when you come across opportunities like this that wouldn't have come across your table if you were, you know, in the same predicament and didn't get out there. So, and I'm speaking about myself, you guys. Man, I feel like my content about to be way better too. This new camera is like super clean. It's like HD compared to the old phone. Like I said, I was going to buy like a regular camera, but then I was like, you know what? I need another business line anyways. So let me just go ahead and grab the new iPhone. So I had on my existing AT&T plan, I already had a line just sitting there. Because I paid for my mom and my cell phone bill. So, and we had an old, I think it was like my old house number or something. It was weird. I forgot. Oh, back in the day to do an upgrade, they was like, oh yeah, you can add a new line, and then that would allow you to do the upgrade for free. So, anywho, guys, yeah, man, if you're watching my videos and you're just sitting back and, you know, watching the journey, I appreciate it. If you're sitting back and you're watching my videos and you're watching my content and you're like, man, you know, it's not the biggest of biggest projects. It's not like, you know, F that. My projects are big. What I'm doing is big. You know, to me, it's big. To me, it's a great start at, you know, building a real estate portfolio. Like I started last year going full time on this. So, yeah, man, if you're watching me and you see me, and you know, you can always DM me, hit me up, ask any questions. If you're ready to invest, if you're not ready to invest, but you just want to throw yourself into the arena, you know, DM me on my Instagram page, Brennan Scott, and you know, let's get it going. Cause this is me every day, 24/7. Like I told Cassie and my homegirl Ashley last night, like this is what I do day to day. I don't have a job. Like I'm not depending on another income. Like I'm starving myself out in terms of like, you know, having a plan B right now. So I have different, or I'm working on multiple streams of income, but yeah, it's just, you know, this is what it is, real estate or nothing. But anywho, guys, I'm about to hop into Belvedere, grab me some breakfast real fast. Damn, it's packed in here today. Grab me some breakfast real fast, then head over to the post office and then to my other errands, and I'll catch you guys in a second. All right. What is up, you guys? So I'm back. Oh man, I literally just went through like the worst 3 days possible out here thus far. Is that my beard? Or is that, oh yeah, that's the beard. I mean, it's a little bit more than what it is. I don't know. Hold on. Let me just. Oh man. So other night after I came back from that real estate meetup meeting, which was pretty cool or whatnot. Got back to the house and had, like I said, some unwanted guests, and it was like an onslaught. All of a sudden, I have no idea why or whatever. So that threw a wrench in my my rental plans, pretty much. You know, I mean, this is what real estate is. This is what anything is like in life. You know, things don't always go as planned. So for the last 2 days, I've been just taking my knowledge of all of what I know as far as like, shout out to my buddy Ark. I know you guys don't know him, but I remember a few years back when we were trying, like, or he had just got his property, I got mine, or I've been had mine, but we were fixing each other's properties up and stuff like that. And along with that comes, you know, the maintenance of it. It's a house. There's creatures outside, so you know you can't ever keep them all the way out, but you can like deter them. So anywho, we were going to Home Depot like every other day and checking out like different products and stuff like that, or going online and checking out different products. So to all you people out there that happen to have a property and you need a good home defense, this is what we do. I mean, and I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that that's what worked in these last, what has it been, 2.5 days, or 2 1/4, whatever today is, But I'm hoping that that's what stopped all of the unwanted guests from coming in. So we mix, there's a concentrate, I think it's by Bayer. It's a concentrate, it comes in a little blue bottle, and it has like this little cup top on it. So we mix that with the regular Home Defense, the white bottles that you see at Home Depot. You can get the cheapest one because they all got the same stuff in it. They're just selling you a different bottle and the spray nozzles or whatever. But you mix both of those, the full thing, you get a sprayer, and then you put that all together, and you know that's what we've been using. That's what I've been using on my property in LA. That's what I've been using. Or that's what I use out here, along with diets and mattress too. I remember one time I had fleas at the house in LA, like just random stuff. I think because I like the alley cats. Supposedly those, you know, stray cats carry fleas and they hop off and decide that, you know, wherever it happened to be my yard. So they decided that this is where we want to hang out. So it took me like a week and a half to get rid of those. So I've been through the ringer a little bit, man, in both properties already. But yeah, anywho, man, back on it, back at it with underway. Hopefully the contractor that I finally think I met, and he's a good contractor, crossing is again, dude named Ivan. He seemed like a pretty legit dude. The one thing I liked about him for sure, it was that when I posted on Facebook what I was looking for or contractors, I specifically just said, hey man, simple, you know, just send me a link to your IG page or to your website so I can see your work. Like I'm not gonna call you, I just wanna see your resume, you know, like in this day and age, everybody should have some type of like social media if you don't have a good name already out there. Like I know there's a lot of businesses that don't do no marketing, right? And big ups to those people. Like I was watching Lynn from Turkey Leg Hut, and he was saying like how him and his wife didn't do no marketing. It was just all leg work, you know, in the beginning. But I mean, he's a guy with a big voice, and they're very known in Texas. So you know, that's a few businesses are like that where they don't have to do any marketing. But anywho, the contract, like I said, Irvin, sorry about that. He did that. That was one thing that got me, because he was like literally like probably like one of or two of like 13 other contractors that didn't follow that instruction. It was so simple. So hopefully, like I said, he comes Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, and he can get these doors finally in for me, man. Like, it's crazy how long it's taking me to get some doors installed. Like, it shouldn't take this long. I ain't gonna lie to you. Been to contractors, had the little hiccup with the other contractor. He had his guys come out and they didn't know what the scope of work was, and they were asking me. Hold on one second, guys. I'm about to grab me some gum. But yeah, so that I had to, even with that, I had to like not fight, but I hit him with the professional email and let him know like, hey, you know, I need a refund. And then he tried to send me half of the, or 3/4 of the refund back. I was just like, yeah, no, that's not gonna work. You know, so I had to further professionally encourage him to send me back all my money that I deserved back, because he didn't perform anything. But yeah, it's been a journey so far, man. I mean, the other day I had like a little bit of a downer day, because I was just like, it hit me all at one time. And then the realtor that I had lined up that was gonna basically property manage it for me, she was telling me some few things about my unit upstairs, and I was like, yeah, I know about my unit upstairs. So essentially my unit upstairs is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, and a kitchen, but it doesn't have a living room. So whoever did the conversion didn't add a living room. So like downstairs where I'm at right now, this is the actual living room. So they basically converted a single family into a 2-family. It has two meters downstairs. It has 2 electrical panels. So it's a actual documented permitted duplex. So that's why I always have multiple plans, you know. So like when I put it on Airbnb the first time, I think I had it too low. That's why I started getting those little scammy vibes out here. But I put it on Airbnb. or back on Airbnb, and I put it at a higher number, and I had somebody that wants to rent it out potentially for 11 months. It's 11 to 12 months because they have a residency at Johns Hopkins. So we'll see. If they do, I don't think I'll go through Airbnb because that was gonna be a big bill. I think it was like at $189 a night. It ended up for 11 months, 12 months, it was like $61,000, which I would love to take $61,000. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know who wouldn't take that, but it's like, that's not realistic, right? So I just told them that they can go to my other link and check it out there. Zillow, I have it listed on Zillow. But yeah, right now I'm just sitting on I'm about to get back to my computer. Have a friend out here, and it's crazy because you meet certain people, you know, some certain people you meet and it's like, boom, instantly, there's nothing that you really need to like work on, and inside of meeting them, like you just mesh and you gel. So, been talking with her, and it's kind of like inspiring because her and her mom have an in-home care business. But I remember I was telling her about how I wanted to do my Turo business out here too, alongside of what I do right now. And essentially that's why I don't have a car yet. I'm not just rushing to go get a car because I wanted to do it in my business credit. Oh, which actually this house finally hit my personal credit too. So my personal credit shot back up. I had went back down because I did another inquiry. So I had like 10 inquiries, and that's the only thing in credit I haven't, well, besides late payments. Late payments, because I've never had any besides student loans, but I think I had like, well, no, I had one late payment from years ago. I'm talking like back when I was like 21 or something like that. So besides my student loans, which I went into collections at one point, I was like, I'm not paying it. I got scammed by this little art institute school or whatever, and I feel like I felt like I shouldn't have to pay that. But anywho, that's another story. But yeah, I've been working on different formats for dispute letters and stuff like that. So to get hard inquiries off, I know there's different methods, and that's why for me I like to always share information that information that I've actually done myself and been successful at. Because I know a lot of people be selling dreams on the whole credit information. Like, there's so many lies out there, but to get all the way back to my first point, let me turn my music back on a little bit. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted. But yeah, to go back to my first point, it was like I just was meeting her and talking to her, and then she kind of like just popped out there like, yeah, man, me and my mom been thinking about getting a Tesla and then getting an economy car to put on Turo. And I was like, man, do it. I mean, because the only thing you're gonna do is fail, at the worst, but at the best, you'll literally skyrocket and you'll turn it into another sustainable income that's actually a business, you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause there's multiple, and everything that I see, there's multiple ways to actually do it. Like, people say Airbnb, but Airbnb is not just it. Like, you got multiple apps out there that you can list properties on that probably will make you a little bit more money, actually, because the market for Airbnb is saturated right now. So, I mean, of course, the big one is Peerspace. A lot of companies or people like to do like photo shoots, weddings, little small party gatherings. Like last year, I turned down a few different like wedding receptions and what's the other things? No, the reception is the after part. I don't know, but both of them, whichever one. I turned down like 2 weddings. I turned down a film only because it was a student film and they didn't have the big enough budget for what they wanted. But yeah, I mean, so there's that. I mean, again, if I did something like that, I would want somebody, like an actual person, to be there when the person, or when the people were actually like an event manager somewhat. So that way, it's not like if somebody's staying there, like an Airbnb guest or something like that you don't need nobody there with them. But like if you're gonna be doing like an event space like that, you actually still want somebody on grounds. That way, in the moment, if stuff happens bad, or if they need to know where something is, that other person can show them, or be able to document things. So yeah, there's different formats, man. There's different things to do. But yeah, that's just my update on what I'm doing out here right now. Like I said, the upstairs unit is rocking and rolling when it comes to Airbnb. Like, I've been hit up multiple times. I just got to figure out, or I just got to wait to get this door on there, which has been holding me up. And then if I do decide to put on Airbnb, to get us a few little pieces of furniture, again, put my listing back up. I think I put it on pause right now. Put my listing back up, and I'm ready to rock and roll. You know, that'll be starting to make money for me up there. And then with the downstairs, like I said, Urban gave me some great numbers even for my unit downstairs. Like in this living room, I need to put lighting because there's only one ceiling fan, and it's not enough lighting at all. So need to do that. The bathroom has to be remodeled the full thing because it has a few plumbing. Well, it just needs to be redone. The full bathroom needs to be redone. And then the kitchen is a cosmetic. So I'm just basically taking down and replacing only the bottom cabinets. I'm gonna do floating shelves at the top. So that's my aesthetic, is gonna be clean, kind of like farm style, modern farm style. Like, so just floating shelves at the top. So no more top cabinets. I'll probably do the microwave over the oven, and then just do a casing for that. Oh, and maybe you do a cabinet over the refrigerator. That way they have like a little small storage cabinet or something like that. What's going on here? I'm like the nosy neighbor real fast. Oh, somebody doing a grocery delivery, probably like Instacart or something like that. And I ain't gonna lie, I done spent a lot of money on Instacart this year and last year. I hate going to the grocery store, but honestly, well, I say a lot of money, but I just mean like, as opposed to me going to the grocery store, I think I've actually probably spent less because I don't have to drive. But yeah, no, guys, I finally got a chance to stick my head above water in these last 3 days. So I had to finish off this video. And like I said, I mean, nothing's ever gonna go all right. So, I like to share when things go bad, or get a little bit of challenging, because that's just the reality that the next person, they'll see this and be like, oh, damn, okay, I already know how to go into this, I mean, good thing I already knew what to do as far as like exterminating certain pests, because it's like I've been through it, you know what I'm saying? And like, I don't play that. Like I remember in LA, I hired like, I would never hire Orkin or forget the other company, but I remember I first started Airbnb like 6 years ago. I hired one of those companies, and they just came and like semi-sprayed, and I was just like, yeah, that's not gonna do it, man. I need the ultimate. I don't want to see nothing. Everything dies. So, hello, neighbors be loud sometimes. Guess they doing a little Saturday cleaning. But anywho, guys, I'm not gonna ramble too much more. Like I said, I just want to come on here and share my experience, give you guys a little bit of knowledge. As always, if it's your first time, if it's not your first time, support my channel. I would appreciate it. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that post notification button. And until next time, I'm out.